Hi, welcome back, friends. I'm glad you're here. I thought that we could do a quick whole body yoga. Hopefully, this won't take too long and you can maybe fit it into a really busy day. But let's not waste time. Let's go ahead and get started. Find a nice, comfortable seat wherever that may be for you. You can lift your hips if you want. Palms up or down on your knees, by your sides, wherever you want to be. Just find length in your spine, head over heart, heart over pelvis. And we're going to start in Sukhasana, or easy pose. And we're going to just take 5 deep, slow breaths here. So whenever you're ready, inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale, filling the torso, the back, the sides of the torso with air. Filling the belly rise. Exhale all that oxygen out. Carbon dioxide out. Inhale. And take these last couple on your own. And then whenever you're ready, bat the eyelashes open if they were closed. And then we'll just find a neck, whatever neck stretch feels good for you. So you can draw circles with your nose, being mindful. Be mindful throughout this whole practice today, as always. See if you can move with love. There may be some challenges to this practice. Just remember how amazing you are. Reverse your circle if you're making circles. Just remember how amazing you are and the amazing things that your body can do. And don't be hard on yourself. Just do the best you can. That's all we can ask of anyone, right? And then when you're ready, you might find some shoulder squeezes, or you might take your palms to your shoulders and do some circles with the elbows, really involving your shoulder blades in that. So whatever you want to do for your shoulders, find that. You can squeeze your shoulders in. You can take your arms forward, up and back. You can swim your elbows. Whatever you're doing, switch direction. Breathing through it, keeping length in your spine. And then drop your arms, your hands, wherever you are. And we're going to find a side body stretch. And we're going to go as deep as you want here. I'm going to take you kind of deep because we're going to do some extended side angles. So I want to open up through our sides a little bit. So plant your left palm, take the right palm up and over. And find some movement here, and then if you want to go deep, breathe here for a couple breaths. Let your body adjust, keeping that right glute heavy. And then if you have it available, you might try to come to your elbow. Keeping that side as long as you can, that left side. Don't crunch down into it. This is a really big stretch right here if you have your elbow down. Or you can just be here, finding nice, gentle movement. Take 2 more deep breaths wherever you are. Inhale back to center, and then take it to the other side. Starting nice and gentle. If you want to take it deeper, slowly take it deeper. Keeping that left glute heavy. Breathing wherever you are. Maybe find some nice, gentle movement. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale back to center, and then we're just going to take a nice, gentle twist. Bring your left hand to the right knee, right hand behind. If you want to do the assisted twist, if you want to come into a unassisted twist, you can bring your hands to your ribs and then just turn your upper body, turn your ribs to the right. Core's drawing in here, or you're in assisted twist. 2 more breaths wherever you are. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left, whichever version you want. Two more deep breaths. Inhale back to center. We're going to take our legs wide. You don't have to go as wide as you can here. You guys know what I say. Bring it in just a little bit. Activate your toes towards your ears. Press the backs of your legs to the mat. You could brace your hands behind you, in front of you, wherever you need to. Just make sure you keep your spine long here. Obviously, you've probably heard me say that a lot. And we're going to rotate our toes in and out. So just start there. Rotate your toes in and out. You may have done this with me before. Now stop. Press the backs of your legs into the mat. Feet are activated. Now think about that same movement, but starting at your femurs. Femurs roll in, femurs roll out. See if you can feel a difference. Probably feel a big difference. So roll in and out here a couple times. Bring your legs a little bit closer. Keep going in and out, thinking about the movement coming from the femur bone. Legs pressing into the mat, activated. You're probably really feeling this in the hip joint, the hip flexor area. Bring your legs in a little more. Keeping your spine long. Bring your legs in a little more. Little more. Keep rotating from that femur. Think about that joint, getting all that good movement, that hip joint. Bring your legs together, in and out. Pause there, shake it out, and we're going to go back out, doing the same thing. So whenever you're ready, brace yourself on your hands, however it feels comfortable, spine's long, and then rotate. Take your legs a little wider, a little wider. Those hips may be feeling it, mine are. A little wider. Keep going, moving from the femur. You can place your hands on your femur bones and just give yourself, or just feel the femurs. Feel that action coming from there, if that helps. If you're tactile like I am. Okay, stop. Shake it out. Keep your legs in the straddle position. Keep your toes active. We're going to inhale. Exhale, turn your torso towards your right thigh. Walk your hands forward, keeping your spine long. Keep your left glute glued to the mat. Toes active, active, active. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, turn towards the left. And then when you're ready, walk your hands out, keep your spine long. Right glute stays heavy. You may feel a stretch in your inner thigh here. You might feel a stretch in your hamstrings. You might feel a stretch in your lower back. Everybody's a little different. Keep pressing your legs into the mat. Inhale, come back up. We're going to take our hands behind our thighs, bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide, coming into cobbler's pose. So your heels can be as close to your pelvis as you want them. Press the outer edges of your thighs towards the mat. You can interlace around your ankles. You can interlace around your toes. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale, roll your shoulder blades down and back. Inhale, keeping the spine long, lean forward over your toes. Spine long, back long. I'll turn this way so you can see my spine. So we're keeping our spine long, we're leaning. Take a couple deep breaths here. That outer thigh is pressing into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, round everything. Nose towards your toes. And on your next inhale, roll it up. Slowly bring your knees together and we will meet in tabletop position. So find your tabletop position, stacking your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, ankles behind your knees, really lengthening through the spine, pushing the earth away from us. Kind of bowling out through our front body. Pressing the earth away, lengthen the tailbone towards the back edge of the mat, lengthen the crown towards the front edge of the mat. We're going to come into hovering table, so you can press into the tops of your feet and lift your knees and press the earth away, really activating our core. Or if it's more your bag, turn your toes under and lift this way. Either one's fine, just activate your core, press the earth away. Breathe. You might find a little rock back and forth here. Activating those core muscles. Exhale, release. When you're ready, we're going to do knee circles. So keep pressing the earth away. Keep your right knee bent, lift it up off the ground. You can point those toes if it's easier. Keep your spine long here. And then you're going to draw circles with your right knee. As big as you want them to be, keep pressing into the earth evenly. Don't let yourself dip too far to one side or the other. Try and keep your lower back long. Don't let it dip down too much here. Don't let it do the work for your glutes. Change direction. Glutes, hips. Breathe. You have got this. When you're ready, release. Go ahead and curl your toes under. You can sit back on your toes if it feels good. Turn your right fingers in towards your right knee, left fingers in towards your left knee. And you can sit up as much as you need here. We're going to stretch through the forearms, the wrists, the feet a little bit at the same time. Breathe. Lean back if it's comfortable, stretching through your forearms. Exhale, release. Turn one hand around at a time. You can sit back if you want to come onto the tops of your feet here, you can. And then we'll take our hands the opposite way. Point your fingertips down, take the opposite hand. You can give it a little assist if you want, or you can just reach your fingers down. Perfect. Come back to your tabletop. Whenever you are ready, press the earth away. When you're ready, keeping that left knee bent, lift that knee off the ground. Keep pressing the earth away. Don't dip to one side or the other. Start drawing those circles with your knee. Breathe. Keep your spine long here. Try and isolate the action into that hip joint. Breathing deep. And then change directions when you're ready. Just do the best that you can, breathing through it. Exhale, release when you're ready. Draw your big toes together, knees as wide as your mat. Sink your hips back, walk your palms forward. Drop your chest, your forehead towards the mat. Extended child's pose. You can relax the arms down here. Take 3 long, slow, deep breaths. Filling the torso with air. Plant your palms, draw your navel in. Inhale, coming back up. Find your tabletop position. When you're ready, curl your toes under, lift your tailbone, bringing yourself into down dog. So your elbow creases are shining towards the front edge of your mat. Hips and tailbone lifting towards the sky. Pressing into the fleshy part between our thumbs and forefingers to take pressure off the wrists. Heart space pressing towards our upper thighs. Head drops and hangs here. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Pedal your feet. Woohoo. And then when you're ready, walk your feet up. Take a nice slow walk up to meet your hands, and we'll meet in forward fold. So find your forward fold. Let your body hang, walk one side, the other. You can just ragdoll here. Keep your knees bent as much as you need. Pressing into the four corners of your feet evenly. When you're ready, inhale, halfway lift. Hands on the ground, shin, upper thighs, arms out behind us with airplane arms, working our triceps. Exhale, release. Inhale, roll it up to mountain. Really plant your feet. Find your mountain pose. So from here, from this mountain pose, I'm going to step back so you can see me really well. We're going to really root down through the legs, activating our legs, kneecaps drawing up slightly here, activating our quad muscles. And then feel that upward current of energy, spine reaching up towards the ceiling. Okay? Mountain pose, pressing into the feet. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, take your arms up, and squeeze your muscles in your legs to your bones. Come up on your tiptoes. Squeeze muscle to bone, squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Exhale, release. Take it all the way forward to your fold. Good job. Plant your palms. Step your toes back. Find your plank position. Really set yourself up for success here for your plank. We're going to come into side plank in a minute. So our heels are reaching back towards the wall. Wrist under our shoulders, press the earth away, lifting our hips. When you're ready, we're going to roll onto the outer edge of our right foot, inner arch of our left, and you can lift and be here in side plank. You can take your arm up high. If you want to stack your feet, you can. Lift, lift, lift your hips. Take 3 deep breaths wherever you are. Release, come back to plank, and then when you're ready, flip to the other side. Roll to that outer edge of that left foot, and then find your side plank. You can lift or have your arm. 3 deep breaths. Lift, lift, lift your hips. Release, back to your plank. Lower all the way down. We're going to come to a cobra. So walk your hands, palms under your shoulders, forehead to the mat. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, release. Curl your toes under. You ready? Press it back to plank. 3 deep breaths. You got this. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale, drop your knees. Good job. Sweet. From here, find your tabletop. Inhale, keeping your knee bent. Lift your right toes. Come into a tiger pose. You can drop the belly, open up the chest after those planks. So we're coming into a tiger variation. Exhale, draw that knee in. Step it up, find a low lunge here, drawing that right hip crease back, really pressing our left leg into the ground. You can curl the toes, or you can press that foot into the ground. Press your right heel into the ground, finding your low lunge. Spine is long. Right hip crease drawing back. Take your right hand, walk it to the inner arch. Curl the back toes if they're not already. Lift that back knee. You're going to pivot on that foot and come into like a warrior foot. And then when you're ready, we're going to lift up and bring you can stay here. You can keep your fingertips on the ground. We're going to come into extended side angle. Or you can come up onto your knee. Don't put your weight down on your knee. Don't collapse here. Like you're just, to help, you might bring that hand to your stomach. So we're in extended side angle. You can have your hands straight up, over. Breathing, that front knee is bent, tracking the toes. Inhale, we're going to come up. Warrior two. Breathe. I keep my palms up, reach through the fingers. Inhale, straighten, turn your toes, bring your hands to your waist, turn the right toes. So we're in a wide-legged stance. Breathe. Shoulder blades pulling together, shoulders away from our ears, pressing into the outer edge of our feet, drawing energy up through the inner arches, activating our inner thighs. And we're going to take a forward fold, so you can stay here if you're not in forward fold mood. You can inhale, exhale, take your hips back, chest forward. You might pause halfway, breathe. Inhale, exhale, take it all the way down if you're feeling it. If not, you can just be standing in a wide-legged stance, or hell, you can take it to goddess if you want. That's up to you. Breathe here. Take a couple deep breaths. If you're in the wide-legged forward fold, tailbone lifting. When you're ready, walk your hands back out. Bring them back to your waist, halfway lift. Inhale, bring it up. Turn your left toes out. Keep your right toes where they are. Bend that knee. Warrior two on the other side. Reach through the fingertips, pressing into the outer edge of that foot. Tailbone is heavy here. Breathe. And then when you're ready, take it to your extended side angle. So you could be here, here. You can drop it down. Breathe. You've got this. Abs are strong here, shoulders pulling away from our ears, legs strong. One more deep breath. Exhale, rotate it down. Pivot on that back foot. Ta-da! You're in low lunge on the other side, pulling that right hip crease, or the left hip crease back, pressing into the top of that right foot or toes curled. Pressing into that left heel. Navel's drawing in, spine is long. Plant your palms, step it back to tabletop. When you're ready, lift that left knee, find that tiger variation on the left side. Exhale, release. Take a deep breath, maybe take a cat-cow. When you're ready, walk your hands a little forward, curl your toes, lift your tailbone, downward facing dog, pedal it out. Breathing deep, pressing into the fleshy part of our thumb and forefinger, shoulders drawing away, elbow creases forward. Inhale, walk your feet to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, your version. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll it up, find your mountain pose. Ta-da! Mountain pose. Pressing into the ground, shoulders relaxed. Rooting through our feet. And then when you're ready, if you want, you can like chill here in mountain, doing some stretches. You can open up through the chest. I'm gonna come to tree pose. So press down into your left foot, shift your weight. Lift that right knee. Bring that sole of the right foot to the left inner thigh. Well, hell, you can have your toes on the ground, you can have your toes on your calf, thigh. Now, lift, press that left hip in, create a long line here. Rotate that right thigh out, and then do whatever you want with your hands. You can have them here. Breathing deep. Press your sole of your foot into your thigh, press your thigh into your foot, opposing forces. Find a focal point to stare at. It helps. Drop your shoulders, breathe. You've got this. Exhale, release. Might shake it out a little. And then find it on the other side. So, shifting your weight, lifting that left foot, keeping that long line here, keeping that hip pulled in. Don't cock that hip out. Hip list. Whoa, my foot slid right off. There we go. Rolling that left thigh out. Core is tight and drawn in here. Breathe. I need my feet more sweaty or something, so they stay. There we go. Press, 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 press. Breathe wherever you are. Don't lock out through your standing knee. You've got this. You can take your arms up high and exhale, release whenever you're ready. From here, we're going to inhale, bring your arms up, squeeze your muscles to your thighs, lift up on your tippy toes, reach, 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 reach. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms, step back to plank, and we're going to come to mindful mountain climbers here. So you're going to bring your knee to either same side elbow, nose, or opposite elbow. So find whatever works best for you. We're going to alternate sides, move with your breath. Inhale, exhale, right knee in, exhale, right foot back. Exhale, left knee in, back. So find your pace, move with your breath. Move slow and steady. You can speed it up if you want. Breathing through it, switching sides, alternating left and right, moving with your breath. Exhale, release. Come to your knees, tabletop. We're going to come, find a seat. Take your legs out long. Find length in your spine. Activate your toes towards your face. Bring your left foot back in like we were in tree pose. We're going to come to head to knee pose. So the sole of your left foot pressing against your right thigh. Again, you can have a little space there if you want. We're going to inhale, press your legs into the ground. Take your spine up long, reaching through all four corners of your torso. Exhale, hinge at the hips, folding over. You might come here. Doesn't matter where you come. This is your journey. So find your stretch today, your head to knee or Janu Sirsasana. Breathing deep. Inhale, roll Take a little twist here to the right. Exhale, release, switch sides, right foot comes in, pressing the outer edge of that leg into the ground, back of that leg into the ground. Inhale, reach, reach, reach up, reach up, reach up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. And find your head to knee on this side, no matter where you are. Celebrate where you are. Our bodies work so hard every day and do amazing things every day. So don't be so hard on yourself if your shapes look different than mine or anyone else's. We are all different. It's going to feel and look different for everyone. Celebrate that, embrace it, enjoy where you are. Celebrate where you are. Inhale, roll it up. Come back to that cobbler's pose. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Take a couple deep breaths here. You can come to a fold if you want. Or you can just be right here if you want. Shoulders away from our ears. And then when you're ready, bring your fingertips behind you. Bring your knees together. Take your feet wide on your mat. And windshield wiper. You can let your hips lift up here. Let your glute come up off the ground. And we're going to kind of work our way down till we come onto our backs. So come onto your back. Just a couple more things here before we head to Shavasana. So once you get here, you can bring your knees in. Find a nice rock side to side, maybe massaging your lower back. Go ahead and switch your grip to your right knee. Take your left knee out, or left foot out long. You might rock that right knee from heart space to shoulder. And then when you're ready, shift your hips a little bit to the right. Take that right arm out long, or you can come to cactus arms, or you can bring those fingertips behind your ear. It doesn't matter. And then take your right knee over into a supine twist. You can look over your right shoulder if that feels good. Keeping active in that left leg. Breathe deep. Inhale, come back to center. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that knee in. And then when you're ready, inhale. Exhale, tighten your abs. Feel your abs activate. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Lift your knee towards your nose. Couple deep breaths here. Keep your face relaxed, your shoulders relaxed. Exhale, release. And then bring your left knee up and switch. Take that right leg out long. Rock that left knee, heart space to shoulder. Breathe. And then when you're ready, take your left arm out however you had it last time. Shift your hips to the left. Bring that left knee over in your supine twist. You can look over the left shoulder if it's comfortable on your neck. And only go so far as you're comfortable. You know, if you're here and you want to stack some blankets here, you can do that. Inhale back to center. Squeeze that knee in. Big inhale, exhale. Activating your core, lift your nose towards your knee. Shoulders relaxed, face relaxed. Breathing here. Exhale, release. Release that left foot to the ground. Find a nice, comfortable pose for you to take Shavasana in, however it may be. My favorite is a blanket under my knees. So find your most comfortable Shavasana. You might walk your shoulder blades under your heart space. See if you can lengthen through the spine again without messing with the natural curve of your spine. Let your feet relax. Let your hands relax wherever they fall. Breathe deep. Exhale, sigh it out. See if you can release your body, your muscles. Let them relax into the mat. Feel the mat supporting you, holding you up. The earth supporting the mat, supporting you, holding you up. And begin a quick, gentle body scan, noticing where you might be gripping or tight, maybe releasing through the eyebrows, the jaw. Let the fingers relax, toes. See if you can let the pelvis be heavy. See if you can let your ribs feel like they're melting into the mat. Letting go of your day. And just let yourself be here right now. Letting your body rest after the hard work. You deserve it. Please stay here as long as time allows you to. Otherwise, whenever you're ready, you might rub your fingerprints together, roll your feet in and out a little. This time just let them flop. You don't have to work on the thighs. Maybe begin to wake up or just stay here for a little while. It is always an honor to have you join me on the mat. I hope that you feel good after today's practice. You can return to it, share it with a friend. I appreciate you being here. Thank you.